Hi there, I'm an Ultimate Iron Man. Sort of. I've divided the Runescape map into 18 regions, all with their own custom-built task system. These tasks provide rewards to me, such as XP and supplies. Every week, I will randomly select one of these regions and I'll be locked to it for 9 hours. Once up, my inventory and ward equipment will be wiped. My bank will be operating on a store-only basis, which means I can never take items out of it. I have compiled a list of RuneScape bosses, and the goal of this series is to kill all of them at least once. With every boss killed for the first time, I'm awarded either the choice of an additional region every week, or the ability to carry over one inventory slot every single week. Lastly, all of this content will be streamed live at twitch.tv/MrFrogRS, so be sure to join in. If you need any more information, make sure you check out the description, or just leave a comment. Without further ado, I bring you Regional Rumble! So let's go ahead and spin ourselves 4 more regions for another week of Regional Rumble. Alright, nice. The accompanying regions aren't all too great, but I'll make it work. So, pretty pumped. Let's move on to another week of Regional Rumble. Hello and welcome to another episode of Regional Rumble. This week, we've got ourselves Mauritania. We also have Asgarnia, Ardi and Southern Kourend, but Mauritania is the big one here. We get to make another step in the progress of completing Animal Magnetism. Now, in a normal account, Animal Magnetism is useful, but not all that massive. But for me, I hate picking up my own arrows, so the sooner we get the device, the happier I am. Unfortunately with this, we are going to have to ditch a carryover at the end of this episode, because... well, for one, we can get rid of this, because we won't need it at the end. But we'll also have to get rid of another one, because we're going to have to carry over 2 undead chickens, not just 1. So that's kind of going to suck, but it's worth it for the progress of the quest. So, main focus on this is getting the step for Animal Magnetism done, which is actually only going to take, like, I think 10 minutes, not even that. But then we've also got some other stuff to do. We attempted Haunted Mine in the past. I'm probably going to go for that again, mainly because I've got better gear now. I've looked at the wiki and apparently you can't poison Treyas Dave, but you can venom him, which is an odd one, but I still think with a Void and a Rune Crossbow I could probably do more damage than I was doing last time. We can hope. We also have Graceful, because we can access our house with Southern Kourend, so that's amazing. We can use Graceful for questing and stuff. It's going to be the first time we actually get to use the set. Brilliant. We should be able to finish Garden of Death, hopefully. If we have to bring any items over from Kevos, it's going to suck, but I'm hoping we can just sort of jump a step and be able to complete that as well. And then, of course, other things like making GP for the future and stuff is going to be on the table. We have Temple Spiders in this week because we have Southern Kourend, so I could use them to make some money, or maybe I kill some things in the Catacombs. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go ahead, get ourselves our timer started, which I haven't probably set up. But anyway, timer is now started. We are going to head over to the Mauritania farm, I believe, is where we do the next step of Animal Magnetism. And we're going to get ourselves those chickens. Talk to me again with a Ghost Speak amulet and some space in your backpack, and I'll be ready to work on this good deed. How much space do you need? Oh look, wow, suddenly you knew I had it. Like magic. Stupid old crone. So, I'm actually quickly going to grab myself an Ecto file, which is great for getting back here. I completely forgot that I could get that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Hosidius. We're going to move our house to Hosidius, and then we can get Graceful, and we can use Graceful to do these quest steps. And of course, I've got the Ecto file, so I can get back very quickly. But what I'm probably going to do first, actually, is because we have Asgarnia as well as Southern Kourend, we're going to head straight over to Asgarnia. Obviously, I'm in Lumbridge, can't use Lumbridge, but we are going to use the rune shop in Asgarnia, which is going to allow us to buy some elemental runes. Paired up with these lore runes that we carried over, we'll be able to teleport to House. We'll also be able to teleport to Falador, because I'll have some water runes and Ardi as well, I believe. So that's going to make getting around the map a lot easier this week. and then we'll go back to working on animal magnetism. Alright, full set of Greaseful, which apparently doesn't take out as the full set because not an authentic UIM, apparently. Anyway, right, we've got ourselves Graceful. That should make us weigh a lot less. 0, in fact. Very nice. We can go ahead and progress with the animal magnetism step. We need to get ourselves some ecto tokens to buy them, and then I believe that is us done with this quest for now. Message for me. Free stuff. Don't mind if I do. Give me the chickens. Thank you very much for wasting 2 carryover slots. Great. Now it's a moment of truth to see if we can actually progress with this. I think I need the scroll, I gotta be honest. It gives me a new scroll? Does it remember all my words? It does. Well, that's super convenient. We might actually be able to finish this quest. Brilliant. And there we go. Quest completed. 10,000 farming XP. I just wanted to get this quest done, but that's 48 farming. Cool. We can drop this random stuff now and move on with the other stuff that we want to do. Alright, so unfortunately, in the future, we're going to need to come and get this sample back. But for these 3 items here, which were part of the big reason why I couldn't do Biohazard for so long, we need to give them to the 3 people in Remington. And they will take them over to Varrock for us. Now, I can go ahead and give them the items, and then in the future, if we manage to get Ardy and Varrock at the same time, I can get myself another plague sample, and I'll be able to jump forward in the quest. I won't have to be carrying over all these items, which, as I said, was the biggest problem with this quest. So, thankfully, having Ardy and Asgarnia is actually going to help us quite a bit, even without Varrock included. I didn't think about the touch paper. Maybe this plan doesn't work. It's not the worst. I can at least do this step, but I'm now going to be screwed over with this because I believe to get more, I have to come back here. Quite frustrating, really. It has just occurred to me that I should have put my house in Remington because it's a lot cheaper than Hosidius. Well, that's 5k down the drain. Alright, so, game plan now. We are going to kill temple spiders. And I'm going to try and get myself some grubby keys. Because if I manage to get myself a ranging potion, which is fairly common from the grubby chest, it's going to make Haunted Mine a lot easier to do. Not to mention we can get ourselves sharks from this chest as well. So, that's going to be the main objective that we're going to go for right now. Apparently there's someone already here. I didn't know it was that popular of a combat spot. Overzealous doesn't seem to have much trouble. And this is a total level world, so I'm going to hop, find an empty world, and we're going to kill temple spiders for a little while. Catching a level 1 video. That is going to be 74 strength. I just about caught that one. Combat level 90 as well. Very nice for the account. So it's just occurred to me that in the long period of time... Ow, I'm going to get hit by that. Oh, I'm going to get die. Am I going to die to this? Okay, that was dangerously close. I didn't realize there was a druid right there. I'm on 14 hit points. I was gonna say, I've just realized I've got 100,000 coins. I'm trying to get 4 grubby keys before we stop this, and it has taken a very long time, which is why we've managed to get this much money. But it is still useful, so I can't really say no to it. I'm still happy with getting money from it. Also getting some herbs. I've got some Aventur and Ranars that I'm going to be using for potions later, and I'm probably going to inevitably die. Again, I've actually died numerous times doing this. We still have a lot of time left, and I don't actually have that much else to do. Plus the fact that I'm not planning on streaming this for another few hours, and I really want to stream the quest. So I'm not going to be doing the quest until the end of the episode. But what I might do is I might actually just stay here for a bit longer. It's really good combat XP. We get a lot of money from Alks and coin drops, and obviously I'm getting herbs that I can use to make potions, giving me herb lore XP. It's just... I mean, temple spiders are just so underrated in my opinion. I've been killing them on Overzealous, and... they are just so good to kill. Like, it's ridiculous how good they are. So I think I'll be perfectly happy doing this for a while in Void. I can easily recharge my prayer with the altar on the other side, as you'd have seen before. There are a few things I want to do on top of this. I'm going to try and get 1 woodcutting level, because it's 62 woodcutting requirement for Sins of the Father. I don't plan on attempting it, because I think it's way out of my ability, but I'd like to have the requirement just in case in the future I want to take it on. Regardless, I additionally think that grinding these for melee XP is actually going to be really good, because I still need to complete Beneath Cursed Sands. I think my range setup is actually good enough now to complete that quest, assuming I have Void, which is fairly likely. As long as I can get a State Agent, I can get my house in Poly, so we should be able to do that whenever we get Desert next. But for the boss after that, I'm going to need to use melee. So I'd like to have a decent melee setup. Dragonlong isn't exactly ideal. I'd rather have the Dragon Scimitar. But it should be able to do, and if we can get our melee stats up a little bit more, that is going to help massively. Oh my god, we finally got it. The 4th grubby key. This has taken about 3.5 hours, I think. The timer will tell you otherwise, but it feels about that much. It should not have taken that long to get 4 grubby keys, but I'm so glad we're done with this. Don't get me wrong, I love being here. I love killing temple spiders, but it just feels like a massive waste of time to be here for this long. Right, pest control, we're just going to sell off these runes that we got from temple spiders. Let's get rid of these death runes, make a decent penny from them. 108 coins each, don't mind if I do. And 54 coins each for the chaos runes. Money is money. So, as I said before, I died a few times at the temple spiders, and what I didn't realise is you actually lose the undead chickens on death. So I'm really glad I kept the Ghost Speak amulet. I've just headed back over to Mauritania. We're going to get ourselves some buckets of slime. Need some more ecto tokens so I can buy another 2 chickens. Hopefully I don't die again, because that would be really annoying, but I'm going to keep hold of the Ghost Speak amulet just in case. Decided to get myself 62 woodcutting, as I was talking about earlier. This is going to unlock Sins of the Father, but we are not going to be doing it in this episode. I just like having it unlocked for the future. We can now chop from the Blisterwood tree, which of course is part of that quest. But still, that's another requirement ticked off. With 62 woodcutting out of the way, it is time to prepare ourselves for the Haunted Mine quest. Just going to go grab myself some silver ore from the Hosidius mine. Conveniently enough, there is a bronze pickaxe spawn right north of it. We need to get ourselves a silver sickle, so I can go ahead and bless it, and we'll get ourselves some Mortmire fungus to use these Avantos to make into super energy potions. So apparently the tool store in the house doesn't have a sickle mold. That's kind of annoying. That means I have to go to a crafting shop. Luckily enough, we have Rimington, so crisis averted. Thank you for saving my hide and having a sickle mold. Stupid house doesn't have one. Very annoying. Say goodbye to Ranarr seeds, because every patch in these regions has Ranarrs planted in it already. And it's just pointless to pick more Ranarrs. Alright, Grubby Chest, are you going to be nice to me and give me the range potions, or are you going to be really evil? I'll take sharks and range potions. Not quite what I'm looking for. This would normally be really good. The range potion should come alongside super defenses, so come on, please. Oh, there's no way you're not going to give me a range potion. 4th chest. You have got to be kidding me. In 4 chests, we didn't get any range potions. I swear I get them so often on Overzealous. Wow. This is a problem. We didn't even get... Have we got enough for sharks? I don't know. At least we got some sharks. At least we got some sharks. Alright, Trieste Daith. It is time for the rematch. Let's hope this goes better than last time. We're going to be using Rune Crossbow with Diamond Bolts. Unfortunately, no range potion, but we do have ourselves a super defense. Let's see how this goes. Get up! Wow. We didn't actually eat a single shark. Okay, that was significantly easier than I anticipated, and I only lost 6 bolts for it as well, which I could probably go and pick up, to be honest. Do you know what? I'm going to, because they're diamond bolts. They're worth quite a bit for me. That was incredibly easy. I've got to be honest, he didn't go into his, like, ghostly form very much, so that made it way easier. Okay, so we lost 2 bolts. Insane, really. Alright, well, we can get ourselves the Salve Amulet now. And we can go sort that out and finish off this quest. How do I get out there? I haven't done this quest in so long, I've completely forgotten. Alright, let's get this quest completed. There we go, Haunted Mine has been completed. 22,000 strength XP, and not a single level. I mean, I guess we did get 74 while killing temple spiders, so there is that. But we'll be able to cut this, or how do we make this? I don't remember. But we can make this into a Salve Amulet. Do we just attach to a ball of wool? I think that might be what we do. We can make ourselves a Salve Amulet now. I will need to go get a ball of wool for that. But I'm going to try and do Tarn's lair as well. So then we can get the enchanted or the thingy book, whatever. And I believe that goes in your house once you've completed it. So I should be able to reclaim it anytime I have my POH. As for the Salve Amulet itself, I'm not sure how easy that is to reclaim. But hopefully it won't be too bad. Alright, now it is time to navigate the lair of Tarn, or the haunted mine, whatever you want to call this area. We're going to make our way through. And apparently that counts as being out of the dungeon, which is interesting. But I don't need that anymore. We're going to get ourselves the Tarn mini quest completed. Hopefully this doesn't lose me too much of my food. We've got some prayer potions as well to survive the prayer drain. So let's get this done. Alright, we didn't use too much prayer doing that, so that's nice. Lost a little bit of health as well. We'll just top that up. We're going to get ready to go in. They will be using melee, and my prayer will get drained fairly quickly if I remember this rightly. So we're going to hope that we can take down the baby pterodogs, because the adult pterodogs are fairly easy to trap on the walls, so I shouldn't have to worry about them too much. We also have to take out Tarn, which I don't think is going to be too difficult. Honestly, I think the pterodogs are more of a problem than he is, but let's see how this goes. Oh, do you only have to kill Tarn? Oh, I thought you had to kill the dogs as well. Oh, but we'll take that for the medium diary, why not? Yeah, I meant to do that, by the way. That was, like, purely calculated. Completely calculated. Nice, and then final hit. We're done. 5k XP in Slayer. Very nice. Said I don't have to kill these, so can I just go through here? Grab Tarn's diary. Where is this going? Oh, is it releasing the baby ones? I remember this mini quest slightly differently. Why does it say this? It never says use a prayer potion. I swear, when you run out of prayer, it never says use a prayer potion. Alright, we're out. Let's go. Hopefully that's all we need to do. This should now be able to be in our bookshelf, in our house. I don't have any more teleports because I actually got rid of all the runes, so... Whoops. I could probably just teleport over to Southern Korea actually using the Tithe Farm teleport, so... That gets us to our POH, and there's also sheep there, with some shears, I believe. I can buy from the general store. And a spinning wheel, so that will cover everything we need. Why am I running this way if I want to go to Tithe? And now we can use Tarn's diary on it, and that should, there we go, make it Salve Amulet E, which does basically nothing for us right now. It was just a cool item to get. Hopefully I can get this back in my house. I'm going to quickly look this up and see if I can. I'm pretty sure you can get it out of the bookshelf in your house, but if not, it's not too bad to get back. I'd rather not, but I guess then at least I wouldn't have to kill Tarn again, so I guess there's that. I think for the rest of the episode, because we've got nothing left that I really wanted to do, we're going to send some cheeky Barrows. I've only got one prayer potion, but I do have Ranars planted basically everywhere, so I can get myself some more prayer if I want to. And it's just a bit of fun. If we do get an item that's worth carrying over, I'll try and switch out one of my inventory slots for it. For example, if we get a Carol top, I'll switch out the red Deerhide body. Obviously, we can't wear it for 3 levels, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Alright, we're going to grab ourselves the Void Mage Helm. Not going to need the melee helm. Just figured it's a 1-item switch. I guess 2, because I might get a staff. And we can use this for while we're maging for the brothers. And then we'll use Void Range with Emerald Bolts to take out the other 2. I'm aware that this doesn't do anything, so I'm going to be switching it over to the Holy Symbol for a little bit of prayer bonus. I didn't really need to get this, but we can reclaim... There's a bookcase there. I mean, I'll quickly go back and show. We can reclaim the Diary of Tarn Razalor right here in the bookcase, so in the future we won't have to go all the way through again. I believe I'll have to go back and get the salve, so we will need Mauritania, but at least it's unlocked now. 300 casts. We are now going to go over and kill some Dark Wizards, trying to get ourselves a staff. I did go ahead and drop the Salve Amulet, because even though I've unlocked it now, I'm not going to need it. In the future, if we get Mauritania, it is super easy to get the salve back. Enchanting it again would be as simple as either A, run into Tarn's lair, which is a bit of a pain, or B, if I have the POH, I can get the book out of the bookcase, and then that's super easy to do as well. That will only take me about 5 minutes to obtain, so if in the future we are in Mauritania and we need the Salve Amulet, it'll be super easy to reclaim. Hey, there is the staff. Got that pretty quick. That was like the 4th kill. Nice. That saved me a lot of time. We are now going to head over to Mauritania, and I suppose we're now all set up to take on some Barrows. So let's go. Right, we start with Darok. This is the way I always do things. Why do we have to talk to the stupid guy? When did this become a thing? I don't care. Right, let's try this again. Into Darok's lair. Pop the prey melee on, and see how well this goes. Ooh, a combat achievement. We take it. Alright, next up is Aram. Alright, first Barrows chest. And we get ourselves an item. Let's see. We got the icon. but no items, unfortunately. Let's head out, and we'll get ourselves another trip done. Can we get ourselves a drop on the second chest? Let's see. There's the icon again. This time I actually have space for it, so we can take that. Alright, got your icon, Mr. Strange Old Man. I'm doing some... What the heck is this pathing? I am going a weird direction. Let's hand in the icon, and we can go back to doing some more Barrows. Tickets. Give me... a lamp, or whatever you give me. Or do you just give me the XP? Crypt map and a lamp. 20,000 per XP. And absolutely no levels. What does the crypt map show? I don't know what that did, but cool. We've done the little mini quest now. Back to Barrows. Alright, Barrows chest number 3. Can we get anything good? Like, what is that? Seriously? Oh, we got to walk out, haven't we? Alright, we'll go for what is probably the last chest of the episode, because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get another chest done and store my void safely. Probably don't really want to take the risk. So we're going to be heading back to the ladder, and we'll do ourselves one more run. Alright, chest number 4, I think. We should be able to fit another one in, actually. So let's see what we can get from this one. No items again, and I also messed up the doors, so this is going to take a little bit longer to get out, but hopefully it won't cost me too much hit points. Alright, with Torak defeated, I'm not going to be taking on Varrock, and Guthan is our tunnel. Varrock will probably end up killing me. I'm only on 28 health, and I don't have any food. And of course, Varrock can hit through prayer, so we're going to leave it at that. What it should do is next time we come back to Barrows, these should already be killed, so we can basically continue on with it. But for now, we are going to be heading out of here. We've got 5 minutes before the end of the episode. So instead of teleporting to Tithe Farm, I'm actually going to go to Pest Control. And we are going to go and sell off all of our runes, because we're not going to be keeping them. We are going to be keeping the cash stack, which is the most important part. And then we're going to run over to Overzeahlous, which shouldn't take very long at all. And we'll be able to store our stuff in the house and not lose it, as I've been panicking about. And then we should wrap up the episode. Alright, fairly close, but not as close as it has been. We should have enough time to store everything in the house. I don't think that goes in here, does it? No, it doesn't. Store this in here. There we go, everything is stored. We are done. That is going to wrap up the episode. We've got 13 seconds left, but we're just going to wait for that timer to run down, and then we'll be able to end off this episode. And that is time up. That's another week of Regional Rumble completed. Just want to clarify, by the way, these are in the bolt pouch. It shows up in the inventory, but they're not actually equipped. That's the equipper slot. I think it's just because I can switch them over very quickly. But they are in the bolt pouch, so they count as the bolt pouch slot, not as a worn slot. We are going to be able to get rid of the ectofile, of course. We'll drop the stuff. The Ghost Beak Amulet is now going to have to go, and I'm probably just going to put the Prayer Potion in the bank just to add for bank value. But at the end of this week, we are going to be carrying over the top 12 items in the inventory. That is 167,000 GP. We made a lot of Temple Spiders today. The Helm of Nature's Knot, the Red DI Body, 2 of the Undead Chickens, Dragon Defender, Dragon Longsword, Bolt Pouch, Holy Symbol, Rune Crossbow, the Barkle Card, and the Rune Boots. Right, with all that said, we are going to now roll ourselves 4 new regions for next week of Regional Rumble. We are hoping for Lumbridge. That would be a very nice one to get. Absolutely fantastic. I'm happy with those. Plenty of progress to be done. Very relieved, actually, very relieved to get some of those regions. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up here. Let's head over to another week of Regional Rumble.